Hey, give it here. Hey.
Oh, Colin! Yay, Colin!
Dat is geen koper, dat is koud. Maar het is maar net niet.
Whoa. Oh.
On December 18th, 2022, on a chilly morning in Florida, fishing YouTuber Danglin' with Dev arrived at a quiet neighborhood pond with his small dog Finn. His channel centers on outdoor recreational fishing, base trips, real-life outings, and unexpected moments by the water. The air was cold, the pond was still, and everything felt routine. At first, nothing suggested the day would turn into a confrontation.
All right, guys, here we are at spot number one. We woke up this morning, it was about 35 degrees outside. I think it's up to about 45 right now or somewhere. One of my favorite things to throw when the weather starts to get a lot colder, especially here in Florida, is a very thick, this isn't the thickest, but it's the thickest one I have, a thicker, darker bug, soft plastic. What that's gonna do is most of the time, the water in the winter here is gonna be very stained, and that darker allows for a darker silhouette in the water. It allows these fish to see it just a little bit more clearly. So the one thing that we want to do is to make sure that the fish can see the bait. If they can't see it, they can't bite it. If they can't bite it, well, then you're not catching anything. Oh man, the bite will definitely be slower today. So we're going to be just slowly dragging this along. Oh, once the fish get a little bit more acclimated to this cold weather, we should start to pick up a couple more bites.
Dev began fishing along the bank, talking about how lower temperatures slow fish activity and demand patience. The morning passed quietly until it didn't.
Oh, was that a bass or tilapia? Sheesh. I'm not in your yard. I'm not in your yard. Watch this. There's no way she's about to come out and say she called the cops. Ma'am, I spoke with your husband before. Like, I'm not in your yard.
You're not, against HOA to be on the property. You're in my neighbor's yard.
No.
And they already ran you off several times.
Me? No, ma'am. I've actually spoken with them before. Now there have been other guys out here. No. I know there has been problems here. I actually spoke with Mr. Tim because I know there was an incident with other fishermen, and I came the very next day to apologize to him. I know the rules, and I actually, when y'all first moved in, we were back there, and your husband came out and spoke with us. Gladly moved on because we understand you guys just moved in. I don't want to cause problems at all. Ma'am, I'm not in your yard. I'm not causing... That's fine. I'm gladly, that's fine.
A woman suddenly approached, claiming he was trespassing. Dev remained calm, saying he wasn't in anyone's yard and was simply fishing near the water. The tension rose when she said she would call the police. Instead of leaving, Dev chose to wait.
Well, guys, I just saw the cop, and she actually called and had them go over to her house. So just going to be waiting because I have not done anything wrong.
Before I come all the way over there, do you want to talk to me or no?
Oh, well, I mean, the reason I didn't go away is because I didn't want,
You're fine.
yeah. I've fished here a lot, and I've had one sheriff, like, months back ask me to leave because I was behind houses. I was standing right in that corner, and I've actually spoken with her husband before, like right when they first moved in. He's like, hey, can you guys just move down? And we were like, yes, sir. That gentleman right there had a very bad encounter with fishermen. I drove about 30 minutes on my way to come apologize to him. I mean, I was just literally staying right here. I heard her saying I was yelling at her. I wasn't yelling at her.
It's one of those things where I told her, I said, unless he's like, I mean, you weren't on her property, you were across the lake. She says, well, HOA says this. I can enforce HOA rules, I enforce laws.
When an officer arrived, she listened carefully and surveyed the area. She explained that Dev was not breaking any laws and that neighborhood rules are not the same as legal restrictions. What followed was unexpected.
So, I mean, you're being super respectful. What I'm concerned with is, as long as we're on the same page, you know, I'm not or anything like that, because I appreciate fishing on my days off, as surprising as that is. It's just tough because I understand that a lot of these areas are hot spots. Plantation Oaks, Odom's Mill,
Yeah.
here. So have you been trespassed from Plantation Oaks yet? Or is that, like,
yes, actually.
yeah, that one sucks because I've had kids who have literally come out with their wall-mounted largemouths that they caught in their backyard, and they're like, oh, hey, check out what I have.
Yeah, well, the only reason I got trespassed was one of my subscribers lives in there. He was like, hey, I caught a 13-pounder, you should come out. And we parked in this neighborhood and walked through because it has a gate.
Yeah.
Is it Plantation Oaks that has the big gate, or is it?
So Plantation Oaks has the big gate. You guys would have probably parked Odom's Mill.
We parked in here.
You parked in here?
Yeah, so you know where the swimming pool's at?
Yes.
So if you park at the swimming pool, there's a path actually through the woods that's cut out for like bikes.
Well, then I'm aware of.
That's the only reason we were in there, and the sheriff was like, hey, we were asked to trespass you guys. No, you're just...
Do you have saltwater gear, or you just have freshwater with you?
No, I was literally just out here trying to make a video. I didn't have an ID or anything.
No, you're fine. I mean, I'm not going to ask you for one unless you're willing to provide it. But if you have saltwater gear and you want to come back one day, there's an awesome pond. If you go, it's the Palm Valley Bridge, which basically you come back out here, you go over it. Right here on the eastern side, it's South Roscoe. There's a pond that's actually brackish and or it's saltwater, and it's got slot reds.
Is it the one with the gate around it? Yeah, I've seen a bunch of kids fishing that before down there by PVO, underneath the bridge. Yeah.
Underneath the bridge. So you're not doing anything wrong. I'm not gonna like kick you out of here or anything like that. You know, I mean, it's HOA rules. So it's one of those things where as long as you're just avoiding the houses, which I think you've been doing fine.
Yeah, I don't want... Sorry you had to come out here.
No, you're fine. I'm on to the next one.
All right.
Not fishing wise, but you have a great day.
Thank you. You as well.
No, anytime.
A calm discussion, even a brief talk about fishing spots, before the situation ended without further issue. Many viewers later questioned whether it was ever truly about trespassing, or if it began with fear and misunderstanding, where assumed authority felt stronger than the law itself. If calm hadn't been met with calm that morning, how differently might this ordinary fishing trip have ended? On December 5th, 2019, offshore in Australian waters, Brody and his team from YBS Youngbloods moved into open blue water to test new spear guns. The channel centers on ocean exploration and spearfishing. Conditions were clear and calm, with unusually high shark activity reported in the area.
You do not want to fall in the water here. I can't believe me and you were free diving with those sharks.
Go! Hey! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's gonna jump in the boat. Oh my god! No, wrong way! Come back! Oh! I need a rope. Jump in a gubbin? No, don't get down. Oh no! See you under? Come on! No! Quick, give it here! Quick! That's okay! Oh my god! There's so many sharks around the place, there still is. With the sharks in the background ready? They left us the good half. Look at the chomp marks.
The sharks are so angry around the boat. They're all like zipping in and out and stuff.
Visibility was excellent as the group entered the water. Sharks appeared almost right away, circling both the divers and the boat. As fish were speared, the sharks moved in closer, competing aggressively for the catch. Staying in the water became increasingly dangerous. The behavior intensified as more fish were landed. The group was repeatedly pushed back toward the boat and eventually decided to leave the area to reduce the risk.
All right, we just found this little lure from Max, Harry, and Nate. They gave it to us at the boat show, and we're gonna give her give him a red hot crack. See if we can get a big dolly.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh, bring it up here, look. Over here, bro. I'm trying. Yeah. Get him in. Yeah. All right. Woo. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That one came in hot. Oh, the shark. No. 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 He is fired up.
Oh, that's dark. What the hell are we doing? Oh, this is so awesome, man. Blue, clear, calm, sharks everywhere. Holy shit. They actually bullied us out of the water a bit. They're just so seedy and confronting. They pushed us back and back and back to the boat till me and Jay were hanging off the back of the boat. And then they're all creeping in closer and closer. It just feels like a bad vibe out here, eh?
They changed spots and began targeting mahi-mahi with lures. A large fish hit the line and fought hard, breaking the surface several times before being brought aboard. By that point, everyone was back on the boat, with shark activity still nearby. Many viewers pointed out the contrast between the calm-looking water and the danger below. Several noted how the sharks kept closing in during the fight, showing how quickly control can shift once fish are hooked in open water. If the sharks had stayed closer, or if the divers had remained in the water longer, would the situation have stayed under control? As one viewer observed, clear water doesn't stop predators from learning patterns. On September 23, 2025, the YouTube channel Real Coastal shared an offshore kayak fishing trip filmed in the Florida Panhandle near Navarre. It was only Julie's second time paddling this far offshore, and early on, she admitted she was nervous.
I'm a little nervous. It's only second time out in the Gulf. The first time was epic. I hope this one will be just as awesome. Oh!
Yeah, I'm on. We're both hooked up. Mine's coming up fast though. Come here, dude. All right, first fish of the day. Can't say morning. Spanish on the yak. He's just a baby though. There we go. All right. Okay, we're both got the fish vibes going on. Now we need the good ones. Oh, I'm on. Stay on there.
Split me in half.
Still on.
That was so good.
Maybe it was the king. Yeah. We're gonna go deeper, trying to find the bigger fish. You guys, look how beautiful that fish is. Oh, he's playing right to you, Colin.
That's a good one.
Colin, we did it! That's awesome. I'm hooking up another cigar minnow, but I didn't want to tell you guys what rod I'm using. This is, I'll just show it to you. Stay on there. Oh, I'm on. A Penn Alley 2. And then I paired it with a 5500 slammer, also made by Penn. They make great gear and I never have it fail. So this is pretty much the perfect rod for me for doing some trolling.
After landing her first king mackerel, she stopped to show the setup she was depending on. A Penn Alley 2 rod matched with a Penn Slammer 5500. Out there, confidence in your gear matters.
I think I got a big old remora. Yeah, I sure did. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Calm down. Oh, they're slimy guys too. Ate my cigar minnow. Put them back in the water. Oh my goodness, it's another giant remora. Even bigger than the last. Oh God, he's like, if you let me.
Iowa.
Then the tone shifted. Julie hooked into 2 large remoras. Thick, slick, and unwelcome, they clung stubbornly to the bait. The excitement faded into unease. Remoras don't travel alone. They attach themselves to bigger animals, a quiet signal that something larger could be nearby. While Julie was distracted dealing with one of them, everything happened at once. Colin's reel suddenly screamed.
I got a big mahi on, guys. Oh my God!
Oh my gosh, Colin! He's got a giant mahi. It's jumping like crazy.
Dude, I saw something under my kayak. I was like, what is that? I tossed my cigar minnow. It went right after it and ate it. Come on. Please, please, please.
Ah, Colin! That's so awesome! Oh.
A big mahi-mahi exploded out of the water beside his kayak, leaping in a flash of color. The tension surged. This was the fish that could change the day.
Oh, Colin! Yay, Colin!
Oh no! Oh no!
Colin!
He's gone.
I know. It's on camera. It was a catch. I love the picture of you with that fish, though. Colin, that was freaking amazing. Sorry.
I wonder if I should have just put him straight in my bag.
All right, it's still a catch, though. I say it is.
I'm gonna be sick, man. I was literally just sitting down waiting for you, and I looked down, and I thought it was like a rooster fish. It was white with stripes, but then I knew instantly. Oh,
That was really cool.
I'm really upset.
Colin managed to gaff it and bring it into the kayak. For a brief moment, it was there, close enough to touch. Then the fish thrashed. Control slipped, and the mahi hurled itself back into the Gulf, vanishing beneath the surface. The excitement dropped into silence. Colin was crushed, blaming himself. Julie tried to calm him, reminding him it had still been an incredible fight, but the loss stayed with them. The fish was estimated around 15 pounds, big enough to feel like a missed ending. Viewers later noted that remoras often hint at larger predators nearby. In a kayak, once a powerful fish enters the cockpit, control is fragile. One sudden movement can undo everything. If the ocean gives you just enough time to taste victory and then takes it away, was that moment a catch or a warning? On August 24th, 2025, just off New Pass near Longboat Key, Captain Ken from Florida Gulf Coast Marine Services headed out for what should have been a routine jumpstart call. His channel usually features steady, methodical tows. But that afternoon, Florida's weather shifted rapidly, pushing a simple job into dangerous conditions.
How's it going? Good. What? Yep. Do you guys need a jump or tow? Okay, where your battery's at? Which side? Okay. Yeah, okay. See what we can do. Yeah, that's good.
Freaking cake.
And once you get the battery connected, you're just going to push this button right here.
Okay.
Okay.
12.5. Hey, give it a shot. Let's see, if you use the trim, do you have power? Go up and down? Nothing.
So it's not the battery you think?
No, I don't think it's the battery.
No?
No. If it was something with the battery, you wouldn't be able to lift the engine up and down. Okay, yep. Thanks. We'll keep the engine down and pretty much just sit back and relax. Well, we're gonna try to get these guys into the dock before the storm that's chasing us gets here. Picked up real quick. Bright skies ahead, and a wall of rain coming after us.
Captain Ken approached the stalled 18-foot Tahoe, expecting a quick start before the storm line moved in. As he spoke with the couple aboard, dark clouds built along the horizon, lightning appeared on radar, and the pressure to get it done fast grew. When the engine refused to turn over, he connected for a tow. Minutes later, the storm arrived without warning. Heavy rain pounded the towboat, erasing the horizon in seconds. Lightning flashed close overhead as Ken pulled up his hood and fought to keep the helm steady. Visibility dropped to almost zero. No markers, no shoreline, only experience guiding the tow line through a wall of white water. But when the storm finally eased, another problem surfaced.
A real low tide.
Oh, okay.
You want me to help you with something?
Nope, just stay there. I'll get you out. Can't go that way. Come on. What was that? Okay. My chart here. Let's see what Navionics says. Well, that was a fun little adventure.
Is it?
You're gonna hate this.
Oh, what?
Your kill switch.
I did. I tried different, but that's it. That's what you said?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, the little piece that your floaty's attached to is supposed to be in there. Is it in the room? Yeah, it's all the way up. Because usually this piece needs to be in there, but yeah. The throttle in neutral.
Huh?
The throttle. Move. Take it. Put it all the way forward and then bring it back. That's your problem.
What is it?
Something on the engine's jammed. The shifter. So it's not recognizing it's in neutral. So something's jammed on the engine that's not letting it shift. It's got the neutral safety where you have to be in neutral to start it. So that's why we weren't getting anything out of it.
In shallow water near Coquina, the towboat ran aground, sand shifting with the low tide, charts reading off, the prop churning mud. After freeing the boat and reaching the ramp, Ken boarded the Tahoe to secure the line and spotted the kill switch lanyard lying loose on the deck. One small switch left off had shut the engine down the entire time, turning a quick assist into a storm-soaked rescue no one expected. Viewers kept coming back to the same point. How many marine emergencies begin with simple oversights, kill switches, neutral safeties, loose wiring, only to become dangerous when bad weather rolls in. In Florida waters, even a tiny mistake can turn serious in seconds. If one forgotten switch can lead to a rescue in near-zero visibility, what other small details could fail when conditions turn violent? What would you double-check before heading out? On October 21st, 2022, along the canal running through Molenbeek in Brussels, the crew from Pêcheurs de Trésor set out for another magnet fishing session. Their channel is known for pulling forgotten metal from urban waterways. But in a neighborhood often spoken of with unease, even a calm beginning carried the feeling that this day's discoveries might be different.
Nous sommes aujourd'hui entre Anderlecht et Molenbeek, dans l'un des quartiers les plus chauds de Bruxelles. Sous ce pont ont déjà été trouvées une dizaine d'armes à feu ainsi que de la cocaïne.
Ah, pour la fondue.
Au fond de vue.
Ah, fondue française, voilà, un pic à fondue. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Oh, une pince. Sympa. Regardez, le classique. Munitions calibre 12. Oh, munitions entières. Yeah. Ah, on va voir ce qu'il a attrapé. Oh. Ah, un bike. Un vélo. It's... Électrique. Electric one.
Vélo de livraison de bière.
Ouais. Ok, je vais l'essayer. Non, non, c'est bon. Oh. Ouais, c'est bon, il marche. Yes?
I think.
Peut-être de la drogue. Ah, ça serait incroyable. Deze contenant zit put in the... Ouais.
Yeah, drugs.
AirPods. Is that real? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
Elle est originale et un ressort qui peut être un ressort d'arme.
Oh, look. Hey.
Ah.
Là ils ont sorti le grappin
Deze
pour enfin sortir ce skate et cette trottinette qui font de la résistance. C'est une trottinette électrique du coup, sûrement de la ville.
Bravo. Super. Allez, un ordinateur. Nice find.
There's nothing.
Breitling, Rolex.
I don't know, look.
Oh, regardez cette médaille. RSCA.
Faut pas filmer, je suis trop fou.
The first haul came up with unexpected weight. A bicycle, followed by pieces of an electric one. They looked ordinary at first, yet the way they surfaced gave the moment a heavier tone, as if they hadn't simply slipped into the canal, but had been placed there to vanish. It felt like an early sign that the water was hiding more than random debris. The mood changed fast. The magnet grabbed items coated in a strange substance, then locked onto a metal safe, and soon after, several firearms. Each find sharpened the tension. Chemically marked objects, bags, a safe, and weapons all pulled from the same section of water. It was an unsettling mix, enough to make even seasoned magnet fishers hesitate before another cast.
Ja, drink.
Oh.
A watch, I think.
Lijkt nog niet zo lang hoor.
Misschien kopers, dat is goud. Wat is magnetisch? Look met je magnet.
Check with the magnet.
Check met de magnet.
Pussy.
C'est pas mal hein.
Non, ça non.
Ja,
Là, il y a une
not
couleur,
gold stamp.
il y a une couleur chelou à lui. Hein. Bon, celle-là, elle est. C'est blanc.
Yeah. Look with diamonds.
Wow.
Oh. BBM.
Nice.
Echt waar, kan je niet hebben? Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe. Kijk joh. Oh my god.
Yes.
Don't take my Philippe Patek. And look.
You can defend your Philippe Patek.
Ja.
Nice.
Ready Anna.
Philippe Patek.
Great. It's an old one, huh?
Old, but look.
Yes.
Great condition on the man.
Crazy.
Yeah, nice.
Yes. Oh, Fontel. Nokia. And a watch.
Non, c'est la sécurité.
Ah, c'est sécurité, ça.
Groupe sécurité.
Ah, c'est pas la police.
Non, non, il vient de
Ah, j'ai eu peur.
Guy from
Security?
yeah. He get a problem with him.
You think we had to leave?
Yeah, I think.
À ce moment-là, le monsieur de la sécurité qui gère le petit port de péniche qui est à côté était vraiment pas content qu'on soit là.
More unusual pieces followed: a watch, a ring set with blue stones, a worn license plate, and even an antique gun still in good condition. And just as the pile grew too strange to ignore, a security guard stepped in, ending the session on the spot. The day stopped there, leaving the recovered items lined up on the bank with no clear reason why they had all been hidden in the same dark canal. Viewers pointed out how the sequence of finds, bikes, stained items, a safe, and multiple guns seemed too deliberate to be random. Some suggested the canal had long been a place to dump things people wanted erased, stirring quiet questions about the area's history. If a single afternoon uncovered this much, it's hard not to wonder what still lies buried in the mud, things that never reached a magnet, waiting in places no one has searched yet. On July 26, 2024, deep along the Chattahoochee River in Columbus, Georgia, Jake from the Dolmy channel began what was meant to be another routine dive. His channel usually documents calm searches for lost items beneath cloudy water. But on this day, as he moved across the riverbed, something buried in the silt would turn a simple recovery into something far more disturbing.
Oh my gosh, I have so many sinkers in here. We're gonna keep making our way downstream.
Jake spent most of the morning collecting fishing weights, small metal pieces, and scattered debris from the river floor. Nothing unusual for him. But near the base of the bridge, a long metal cylinder half buried in the sand drew his attention. When he pulled it free, he realized it wasn't scrap at all. It looked like a shell, heavy, corroded, and unsettlingly intact. For a moment, he just held it, unsure what it was. And then the doubt grew.
Dude, that looks absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what I just found, but that looks like some kind of bomb or mortar, right? Like, look at the tip. I don't know though.
Jesus Christ.
Now I'm gonna call the police. I'm sure they're gonna have bomb squad, maybe even the dive team come out. I do believe it is an unexploded, explosive. And I think there's 10 other ones right down there. I make YouTube videos where I go diving in the river. I've called a handful of times in the past about weapons and stuff. I believe I have potentially 10 explosive devices that I found underwater. The other 9 are underneath the water, and I would love to have an authority come out to take a look. So I don't know if it's a mortar, but if it is, it's just right down there on a little path. Got it away from everyone.
Jake climbed up to the riverbank, keeping space between himself and nearby walkers. He placed the object down, uncertain if it was a live explosive, but knowing it couldn't be ignored. He described what he had seen underwater, mentioning nearly 10 more shells just beneath the surface. Within minutes, police arrived on the trail as he pointed toward the bridge supports. Their reaction made it clear the situation wasn't harmless, and it was about to intensify.
So the bomb squad's here. They're gonna go take a look at that device. The first one that I found, they did blow up on base, and then there's the other one that kind of looked like the first one.
Soon, the bomb squad arrived, closing off the walkway and moving people back. Jake went with them to the shallow water where the remaining shells lay only a foot below the surface. One by one, the team removed the rounds and placed them into marked containers. Later, Jake learned the first shell had been taken to a military base and safely detonated, confirming it was still live after all those years. With that, the day's quiet dive ended in a serious and sobering way. Some viewers believed the objects were old artillery shells rather than mortars. Others wondered how so many could stay intact beneath a public bridge. Many questioned how dangerous the situation truly became once the bomb squad took control. If 11 shells were sitting just inches under a busy river path, how many more might still be hidden in waters? People swim, fish, and dive in every day. And how long have they been there unnoticed? That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story? Share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.